7 Day Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den basketball community in this case. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share the video. Alright, so let's talk about it, man. Russell Westbrook remains, at this time that I'm doing this video, he remains a Los Angeles Laker. Now, let me go back over this again. Last year, before the season, when LeBron James and Anthony Davis started following Russell Westbrook's wife, and there was rumors that Russ might become a Laker, I said then that this was a bad idea. And I'm a fan of Russ, right? A big-time fan of Westbrook. And I thought that this was a bad idea. Fit-wise, I don't see how two ball-dominant point guards can, LeBron is point forward, and he needs the ball in his hands a lot. Russ needs the ball to stay in rhythm. So I didn't know how that's going to work. And I said then, and I'll say it again, I said that they're going to have Russell Westbrook there as the scapegoat. Every time something goes wrong, they're going to highlight it. Anything that goes wrong with the Lakers season, when they fail, they're going to blame Russell Westbrook, okay? They're going to point to his turnovers, all the other stuff he's been doing his whole career. They're going to highlight every flaw, every mistake is going to be heightened when Russ plays in LA. So I didn't want him, as a fan of Westbrook, I didn't want him playing in LA. But he went there anyway. Everything I thought was going to happen, happened. They blamed Russ for everything. Fans turned on him. He was the perfect scapegoat. Even though Anthony Davis remains injured, every time somebody look at him the wrong way, he injured. You know what I mean? He's the youngest guy. He's supposed to be this star. He's supposed to be the leader of that team. LeBron James is old, right? Anthony Davis should be the person to step up and get the brunt of the criticism on that team. But when you say you injured, you just sit on the bench, then the people on the floor is the ones who are going to get the blame. So now, after a year of listening to Undisputed, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, tearing into Russell Westbrook every day, after a year of listening to ESPN and all their shows, tearing into Russell Westbrook every day, this whole off season, all we heard was, and the season last year, the Lakers got to trade Russ. You got to get rid of Russ. I mean, Russ is just horrible. We got to get rid of Russ. We got to get rid of Russ. As of right now, the 30th of August, Russell Westbrook is still a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'm trying to figure out why. If the man is so trash, why is he still a member of the Lakers? Why haven't the Lakers moved on from Russell Westbrook? Because there are options for them to move on from Westbrook. They can trade him to Indiana. They'll probably have to give up a pick with Russ. But so what? If Russ is so horrible and you need him gone, then that's what they should be doing. To add insult to injury, they bring in Westbrook's arch nemesis, Patrick Beverley. They bring this guy in now. And they still haven't traded Russ. So what are you going to do now? You're going to force Russ to play with a guy who neither one of them like each other. They have a history. So let me guess. The next step is going to be let Russ come off the bench behind Patrick Beverley to add insult to injury. Right? It's ridiculous. And I'll tell you why. If Russell Westbrook is a member of the Los Angeles Lakers when the season starts, it is not because they can't trade him. It's because if they have a slow start, they need someone to blame. Russ is the perfect fall guy for the Lakers. Then by the trade deadline, All-Star weekend or something like that, then they can move on from Russ and pretend like this was the reason why the Lakers were trash. Nobody can explain this to me. If the man is as bad as the media said he was, if he's as bad as the Laker fans consistently say he is, why on earth are y'all not pushing for Russ to be traded? Because you want a scapegoat. That's why. If the Lakers don't do what they're supposed to do, you want to be able to point at somebody on the floor and say, this dude right here is the reason why. See, I know all about it. As a Milwaukee Bucks fan, I gave Chris Middleton a hard time because Milton do some boneheaded stuff sometimes. But he ain't worse than the coach. Coach Budenholzer is the reason why Coach Budenholzer has cost the Bucks 2 championships at least. About 2 championships. We won that 1 championship despite the coach. But I used to get on Milton, get on him. Oh no, learned my lesson last year. Milton got hurt. Bucks played a different style. Didn't have that threat of Milton shooting on the floor. Wasn't nobody to blame but the coach. The coach got exposed. You understand? So I know what's going on. I know what Laker fans are doing with Westbrook. They want him out there so they can have somebody to blame. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody going to admit that, but that's the truth of the matter. They want Russ out there so every time they watch the game, oh, man, here go. Oh, get the ball out of Russ's. Oh, man, Russ got the ball. Man, give it up. Man, give up the rock, man. Oh, man. We got Russ out here, man. Westbrook, man, get him out of here, man. Get rid of him. Why is he still there? You had all last year to trade the man. You had all this whole offseason to trade him. The deal for Indiana is still there. What are they doing? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That man Russ showed up and played his heart out every game. If he might not have played to the best of his ability. His skills have clearly diminished a little bit. He lost some explosiveness. You know, his hands was horrible last year. But the man still averaged 18, 7 and 7. So he was balling. You know, he had some turnovers. But Russ always get turnovers. So do LeBron James. LeBron James, people act like turnovers is so horrible. But for as much as this man has the ball in his hands, you should understand turnovers. LeBron James is the NBA leader, all-time leader in turnovers, all time. You bring that up, oh, nobody want to talk about it. James Harden, same thing. Nobody want to talk about it. Russ, he have a bad turnover, that's going to be on the highlight reels, the blooper reels. See what I'm saying? So that's my question to Laker fans and to the Laker organization. Let's be honest. Russell Westbrook is the scapegoat for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's to mask the fact that they have not dealt with, they don't have any defense, okay? Maybe Darvin Ham, shout out to D-Ham, maybe he can improve their defense, but they got old players, okay? They got old players, and they're getting beat off the dribble. Anthony Davis, who should be their best player, is soft. LeBron James, they're asking too much of this dude at his age. He should be the best player on that team at this point, at his age. You know? So who's to blame? You get rid of Russ, the truth comes out. Now you got to start looking at Jenny Buss. You got to start looking at Anthony Davis, LeBron James. See what I'm saying? Last year was Frank Vogel this and Russell Westbrook that. They ain't got rid of Russ yet because they need somebody to blame. That's my opinion on the matter. Y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm up out of here. Deuces.